As you probably know by now, at Occupy Democrats, we delight in putting the mock right back in democracy, especially when it comes to Trump and his kind. But today, we defer to the Iranian consulate and their spectacular viral post from just earlier this morning. Welcome to Occupy Democrats, and please hit that subscribe button if you think, dear God, when you see this.
And this house, which I have sanctified for my name, will I cast out of my sight, and will make it to be a proverb and a byword among nations. And this house, which is high.
And so is slurred the word of God. Not sure what the Iranians might do with that video, but I can sure tell you that the latest video posted by the Iranian consulate is nothing shy of devastating in its inception and execution. While we have this pinhead running communications for the White House, on the other side of the world, tucked away in the Strait of Hormuz, the Iranian propaganda machine is taking home gold. And today's featured takedown of DJT is a TKO. It's amazing how responsive the Iranians have become with their incredible messaging. Here's a recent Lego shot to the chops, and then we're going to show you our special pièce de résistance video regarding Trump's flip-flop on the ceasefire. Stick around.
One day's winning, next day's scared. Every Tuesday's backpedaling hard. You threatened the straight, so we'd live in hell. Now you're begging for ceasefire, we can tell. 17 bases hit your military in shame, but you still out here tweeting like it's a game. Taco Tuesday, big threats on Monday, then eat chickens out Tuesday. Power plant day, bridge day, all that tough talk. Now he's folding again, what a joke. Sacred defense, we still standing strong. Taco Tuesday again, yeah.
Today's video is actually an almost immediate response to this news that we're going to run. Stick around. On the other side of this, we're going to show you how they responded.
Jackson Prosco is following developments for us. Jackson, bring us up to speed.
And Donna, this really came down to the wire, happening just hours before the agreement was set to expire. President Donald Trump announced he will extend the ceasefire now for an unknown period of time. In a post on social media, he wrote, quote, "We have been asked to hold our attack on the country of Iran until such time as their leaders and representatives can come up with a unified proposal. I have therefore directed our military to continue the blockade and in all other respects remain ready and able, and will therefore extend the ceasefire until such time as their proposal is submitted." Now, throughout the day, it became clear that the next round of peace talks in Pakistan was simply not going to happen. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance postponed his trip to the region along with Trump's top envoys, and Iran had simply not decided whether or not they were going to go. Iran's position is that the U.S. blockade of its ports is a violation of the ceasefire, and so as long as it's in place, there's nothing for them to talk about. The American position is that Iran has violated the ceasefire, and President Trump says he's ready to resume bombing if there is no deal reached. Donna?
And Jackson, Iran has been talking tough, too, and says it has a lot of leverage because of the blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. What is Iran signaling tonight?
You know, there are so many unknowns here, including whether Trump's proposal will ultimately be acceptable to Iran, given that Trump did not put any sort of deadline on the length of the pause here. In his post, Trump called the government of Iran, quote, seriously fractured, and he seemed to be implying that there are different groups making different demands here. In fact, just this morning, he again reiterated that threat to start bombing if Iran did not acquiesce to his demands. And yes, as you point out, none of this solves the more immediate problem of reopening the Strait of Hormuz. Iran still holds all the cards here, the biggest one being that chokehold on global oil supplies. And there's the real risk, Donna, that this flares right back up into open conflict before there's actually any peace agreed to.
All right, Jackson Prosco in Washington. Thanks for the update.
Okay, here we go. While Trump invents new levels of lame with his AI-generated slop in the battle of messaging, well, in our featured video today, you tell me who's out in front of the propaganda story. Check this out.
We are having very great negotiations with Iran.
If Iran doesn't come to negotiate, we're going to bomb them.
2,000 years later.
So where are the Iranians?
This is from Iran. All right. Then I will extend the ceasefire at Pakistan's request.
The Iranian propaganda machine has the Trump communications team sucking wind, like they're running the last leg of the Boston Marathon. Hey, which takes us to our uplifting clip to end today's report. From the Athens of America, humanity in inhumane times. Please like, share, and take care of each other out there.